All right. How are you doing, ladies and gentlemen? I thank you all for listening. My name is fucking OC. There is something I really need to get off my chest quickly because, believe it or not, I'm an Igbo guy. But believe it or not, I like listening to that guy. What's his name? This adeyinka grandson, because to me, apart from hatred, that guy has a lot of knowledge that somebody can learn something from, you know, apart from his hatred for people, you know. We Africans are fond of blaming somebody for our problems. It goes down to families, to individuals, you know. Like an African man will always blame his neighbor for his failures, for his failure to achieve or be where he wanted to be. An African man will blame his wife, calling the wife winch and all that because his business is not moving. Sometimes they go as far as blaming a child of 2 years old, accusing them of witchcraft because the child is looking somehow, or the child is always quiet, always refusing to sleep at night. That is African mentality, and believe it or not, we Africans are 2 steps below the white Caucasians in evolutionary ladder. We are 2 steps below. There's nothing you can do about that. First of all, a white man can still brought up a case, a crime committed in 1930s and probe it today and arrest the culprits and imprison them regardless of their age. But we Africans, a crime that is already 10 years old, we've already forgotten it. There are other beings that behaves like that. The animals like antelopes and wildebeest and buffaloes. In this minute they are running away from lions in this area, where lion caught 2 or 3 of them and ate them. Within 1 hour, you see them strolling down to the same area again. They have forgotten that there is danger there. They have forgotten that so many of their kings were caught and ate here. So that's the same thing with we Africans. We can't escape it. It's in our DNA. We are few steps below the evolutionary ladder. We always ignore little things and we always ignore minor things, But the whites, they don't. They never ignore anything. As little as it may be, they will find out about it. They will probe it and you will be punished for it. So that is the difference between us and the Europeans, So when this guy was shouting about Igbos being a cannibal, Igbos eating each other, I have something to say. When we were little, my father used to tell us history about people who are known as Ohajis, the Ablebas. Those people came from somewhere around Benin Kingdom or something like that. Maybe they migrated from Benin or even from Yoruba, we don't know who they are. But those people came and settled in a place known as Ohaji this present day. If you watch YouTube, you will see those guys dancing with something that looks like human head on a plank. 3 human heads on a plank. Those people has the tradition of dancing with the head of their enemies. In order to scare their enemies, they have the tradition of eating their enemies, Even though so many of them are denying that it was false, that those things happened in 1600s and 1700s, that it didn't happen up to this present day. But even then, we Igbos are very scared of living in their midst because we know their history. So for you to use this kind of people to associate the whole Igbos, it means you are an idiot. Yes. It means that the Inca grandson is an idiot. He's letting his hatred eat deep into his intelligence. He's a fool. You understand what I'm saying? That guy is a fool. He's a bigot. He's a fucker. You understand what I'm saying? So, for him, it's just like comparing Fulanis to Hausas. Believe it or not, Fulanis are entirely different people from Hausas. Let me tell you something. You can trust a Fulani man. You can trust a Fulani man. You can trust an Hausa man with your life. But you can't do the same with Fulani. Your Fulani wife can wake up one day and cut your head off if she ever agreed to marry you. Your Fulani tenants can kill you at any time. Your Fulani gate man can slaughter you at any time. Your Fulani friend can kill you at any time. So the business of killing is in their blood. The business of killing. And when it comes to killing, they don't spare anybody, including a fetus. They kill an infant, they kill a toddler, they kill adolescents, they kill women, they kill children, they kill everything. It's in their DNA. Before they arrived in Nigeria, they were always in desert, ambushing the travelers, slaughtering them and taking their things. You know? They were those ones you've been hearing about in the olden days. The desert robbers. They are the Fulanis. So they are completely different people from Hausas. Hausas are very peaceful people, if you don't know. They are very peaceful. So, an Ohaji man, an Abreba man, is as different to an Igbo man as Fulani is different to an Hausa man. You understand? Those people have the tradition of cutting heads. That's why we assume they came from Benin. They came from Edo. Because Edos bury their obas with people's head. You understand? Now Edos are cousins of the Yorubas. The Yorubas slaughter people for ritual. In fact, they kill people in a very large scale for rituals. So all of us, the Africans, we have our good and bad side. No African tradition is clean. Go and read the tradition of Yorubas. Go and read that of Edos. Go and read that of Igbos. In fact, to be sincere with you, the cleanest African tradition is the Igbos. The real Igbos. I'm not talking about people who move in and settle with the Igbos and people are associating all of them as Igbos. The real Igbo, the cleanest tradition is that of Igbos. Igbos find it extremely difficult to kill somebody. Contrary to what adeyinka grandson is saying, an Igbo man finds it extremely difficult to kill anybody. You understand? So if you're reading your history, you're studying your history, you study it well. Don't be biased. Don't talk shit because Igbos are living in Yoruba and then you're talking all kind of nonsense. Of course, if you fight for the centralization of Nigeria, everybody will go their way. Igbos will go too. Landlock or no landlock, Igbos will go. They have no choice. If Yoruba youths can organize themselves and come out and make rules and regulations about Igbos that everybody should follow, including the Igbos will follow. Most tax revenue generated in Yoruba and most are paid by Igbos. All these small business are paying into the bank, the tax is extracted. It's true they are paying small amounts, but those small amounts can become big if a lot of people are paying it. You understand? The Igbos love business. Take away business of Igbo man, he will become a savage. That's true. He will start fighting like a man that has nothing to lose. You understand what I'm saying? So, if you are talking about the way out for Yoruba land, for Igbo land, you should at least be unbiased. You should at least say the truth. You should at least say the truth. The only thing that can save us here is regional governments or the breakup of Nigeria, or the breakaway of southern Nigeria. The entire Christian side of Nigeria break away and become independent. At least we can understand each other. We don't have religious fanatics, people who are willing to slaughter innocent women and children because of religion. We don't have such people. All of us have our up and downs. We have our errors and rights, which I believe can be amended for peaceful coexistence or peaceful disintegration in which everybody can stay in their home peacefully. We can live as neighbors, as countries, you know. So there's no point of letting so much hatred eat you up. Hatred kill people. You understand? Your hate can kill you. Hatred do kill. So if you are talking about Igbos, you talk what you know. Ask Igbos. Ask questions. Somebody will tell you. I can't come up now and start talking about Yorubas based on what is written on the internet. Those things might be lie. A writer can compose a story that never existed. A writer, somebody who is good in literature, can compose a fantasy that never existed and write up to 1,000 pages of it. So don't be deceived. Do not be deceived. Do not be talking trash and don't be talking shit. You know? You say what is right. You say what you know. The ones you don't know, you ask questions. Ask Igbo people, even though we know that you hate us, ask Igbo people, who will answer you, who will give you history. There are Igbos who are up to 120 years and are still alive. They can tell you history their father told them, and the ones their father's father told their father. We have all these histories. So this idiot that is calling us a barbarian, is it not two Yoruba boys that slaughtered a British soldier in broad daylight on British soil? The entire crimes Igbos are committing in Yoruba, and is it up to the ones Yorubas are committing in abroad? And say the truth, motherfucker, God damn you.